This is from the same channel, and I'm gonna put a link to the channel in the description. If you guys know Russian, you're gonna have a far easier time than what I'm gonna attempt to do here. This is translated, as you can see, with Google Lens, so it's not gonna be the very best thing. The picture is not the best quality, but it's honestly the best I could do. And rather than go through all of those passives specifically, I'm gonna try to explain summing things up. So he's got two things that are going to be stacking. First of all, he's got Electrify, which is going to be applied to the enemy. And as far as I understand, you're going to apply some stacks of Electrify on the enemy with a special 1 or special 2, and then you're going to blow them up with the third special. And it's going to deal a huge amount of damage based on your attack, which, as we know with the Batum and the Drown calculations, if it's stall attack, that can be pretty damn good. And that's what the first passive basically describes. You just spam the special 1 or special 2 and then blow everything up with the third special. Second passive is gonna be related to a constant damage stacking on the next special. So you're gonna be able to stack Atlas Energy, and you're gonna get some stacks of it. By the way, those passive are at level 1 here, so we're not gonna pay particularly much attention to these specific values. But yeah, it's gonna give you some stacks of Atlas Energy as you do pretty much normal combos. Main hits, they refer, I think, to the tap attacks, and strong hits, I think they refer to the swipe attacks. It's gonna go up to 70 stacks. Again, don't pay too much attention to the values since it's level 1 passive. And you're gonna get a damage buff on the next special for each stack, and upon using the next special, you're going to consume all those stacks. So how this is gonna go, you're going to electrify the enemy using special ones. Then you're gonna go ahead and build a lot of combo, and then do a huge third special that's gonna get buffed by 2 specific things. And when you spend this Atlas energy, you're also gonna get a little bit of a shield. And it seems like it's gonna be the type of shield you get, for example, from Silver Green Lantern. Let me move my face here if you want to attempt to read this. But yeah, it looks like it's gonna be the Green Lantern shield, which is gonna prevent stagger. So as you expand this energy, the Atlas energy that we talked about, that means when you do an empowered special by it, you're gonna get a shield which is hopefully gonna be big enough. It's most likely gonna be big enough so that you don't have to even combo interrupt. And moving on to the electrify side of things, you're gonna get some additional effects. You're gonna get this is very hard to translate here. I'm not sure if I'm correct, but it might increase the maximum stacks of electrification that can be possible when you use electrify empowered special 1. Electrification is gonna constantly destroy them. And yeah, it's gonna be it's too hard to translate this last part and try to make sense of the English translation. But yeah, what you need to know is that electrification on the enemy is gonna empower your specials, and it's gonna be an effect that's it's on the enemy. And then Atlas Energy is gonna be an effect that's on yourself, and it's also gonna empower your specials. Looks like we got a special attack centric character, and I'm very happy because we seem to not really have that in the game currently. Now let's take a look at the video. Okay, let's get this going. I don't think he's got any gears, and he's got passives at level 1. I think that's related to the limitations of the data mining. Is this max quality? Yeah, it is. We can't go higher than this. Also, something very good here. He's got exactly the Conflant Sakomen AI here, which is amazing because it's a good AI. No reason to remake it. It's one of the best AIs to play with in terms of the attack patterns. I mean, he's got 70 stacks of Atlas energy, and he killed Brainiac with a special 1. Got a clone of Brainiac because of the Brainiac passive. Yeah, that's the shield. Looks pretty decent. He tanked a full special, considering that this man's got no gears. I think that's some electrification, which seems like it's gonna be constantly going down. Again, this is 1-star passive, so it might not be that punishing. And people are gonna get it by default at 3 stars, so gonna be a lot better than it looks. Okay, that's a hazard over there that he did. I think he's taking out the power tonight. I think the main goal of this man is to kind of showcase all of these specials. And that's gonna be about it for the Ornn gameplay here. But yeah, a few notes here. I'm very happy with the attack pattern of this man. Absolutely no reason to make a specifically new attack pattern when the king attack pattern is so good and when so many people are familiar with it. I wanna see the special one on Brainiac again here. Yeah, there we go. There's where the shield comes from. It's gonna prevent him from basically taking damage. That's the special 2 there. Pretty decent animation, put some electrification stacks on it. And the third special seems to be the big hazard that we're gonna get to seeing here. Hopefully it doesn't make the enemy jump out of it. But we can't tell by looking at this. Or maybe it's just the animation is not even a hazard. It's just the animation of the special being done. And maybe you get other benefits from staying in it, because keep in mind we have not seen we have not seen the abilities at all, because this man does not showcase them in any video. The specials themselves are from another video that he did as soon as the update dropped, so honestly no idea about that. But yeah, well being said, thanks so much for watching. This is as far as we can get of Ornn gameplay before the official release. This is not saying much. Looks interesting, could be garbage, all depends on how the values are fine-tuned when we get to fight the 2 billion health fight with him. But make sure to check this man out. If you're Russian, he's got a lot of videos in Russian, so you might find them enjoyable, and you're gonna get some sneak peeks into some data mined content for both Injustice Mobile and MK Mobile. So yeah, I'll put the link in the description. You guys make sure to check this out, and that's gonna be it for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you all in the next one. Goodbye!